Now we're actually playing. PS2 start, I believe.
Looks that way.
38 time crunch. I didn't realize that's what the meaning was.
Yeah, well, Jake and I were just kind of pondering that ourselves. Like, why is it called time crunch? Are we in a time crunch?
I guess we'll never know. Right, here we go. Let's see what we can get here. Yeah, as you mentioned, they played a point up. I believe Pouch did 1 in a row.
Yep, 3-1. And Mada went Lucario, so it's definitely today is definitely a Greninja day, and just parried and jabbed at him out of that Cyclone. I mean, Cyclone is still a pretty great move in this game. It's like, I don't know if it still has the same recovery application. I don't think it does, but it's really it's an amazing combo tool, and it's great for his disadvantage.
That down throw out of Luigi.
It is. It's like Luigi's got some stuff going on.
He does. He really does. His recovery is so linear.
Yeah.
If you stop at side B.
Oh, good air dodge.
Wow. Good tag.
Yep, Powell's, he's got good mechanics, no doubt about that. He always checks. Really
nice. Wow. Yeah, I thought that would do that.
Mada's got to be careful now, because Pow is just, he's really...
Is that down tilt?
Yep, that is down tilt.
Wait, you're back tilt? Oh, okay. Looking like down tilt.
There we go. Michael? Still had a great run. Proud of you.
Back here, right down to Luigi.
All right, so yeah, we went back to the match. So, yeah, it's Mada definitely trying to tack on some extra credit. But that won't do it.
That's good DI though. The thing about that move is if you don't DI correctly, it'll kill you at 100. But if you do DI correctly, you add on like 50%.
Yeah.
It's very interesting. I don't know why. I don't really understand what the properties exactly are.
It's so. What is it? I'm probably gonna misspeak, but certain moves have like multipliers on their DI.
Okay.
So certain moves can be DI'd so much.
That's very interesting.
Because I know SDI multipliers exist, and I'm sure DI multipliers also exist.
All right, now with a little percent lead, and that'll probably go after this down throw. And yeah.
Yeah, and Pow tends to play very passively against Mada. This against Pow is where you kind of see Mada and just kind of flying up there, taking to the stars.
I'll tell you what, Greninja has one of the most interesting counters in the game.
Yeah.
You can like directionally. Oh
no,
that's so unlucky.
Oh, that's Mada cannot be happy about that. Or
Sure
maybe he is happy about that. Actually, he's smiling. Mada is so happy. Mada, you shouldn't be happy. He's literally celebrating right now. He's putting on a birthday hat.
Just quit playing. He's with one hand.
He's so happy that happened.
I really wasn't lucky though. I'm not entirely sure what he's going for. Like it seemed like he tried to tech it, but
good counter.
Wow.
Stretching the boundaries.
Such good DI. Nice forward tilt.
That kills me when that happens. It's so funny.
It is hilarious. Nice forward tilt again. It's not gonna kill though.
Oh, there it is. Finds it right there. Okay, so this is still anybody's game. But like I was saying, Plunger is so weird. It's like that is such like a good anti-bully move.
Oh my gosh, that was great. It really is, and the fact that you can kind of use it as a Zare, sense, like
yeah,
as a zero suit kind of. Pretty cool. See if we get some drag downs here. No, can't find the drag down there. I'm not entirely sure if he's going for it. Left shot scenario here.
Yep, good coverage with those forward tilts. He's on a
jump. Oh my gosh. Oh, if he could have found that left in game.
Ooh, that would have been real. That was still really good. It wasn't quite what he wanted it to be, but that was still a really good sequence. Very impressive.
100%. Goes for that smash. Goes for the up smash.
Good recognition, knowing that Luigi's forward smash max range and gets the read.
Good up smash.
It always wakes me out when people pick like different forms of Battlefield and Omega, because I'm always worried there's like some property I'm not aware of.
I don't think is there any like that?
Yeah, some of them do have different properties. Like at least in Smash 4 they did. I don't know if that's the case in this game. Like I don't know if they have different blast zones, different wall properties.
That is very interesting to me. I was not aware of that. I just stood there. Because I know they are tournament legal.
Because, yeah, it's people used to actually pick, in Smash 4, there was, it might even extend into Ultimate, there was a clause in most rule sets that you could only pick certain kinds of Omega.
I believe it's the same in this too.
Okay.
But I don't think we know what they are, so it's just kind of happens.
Because, yeah, it's different properties. Like, I know Omega Great Cave Offensive in Smash 4 had, like, different blast zones that were really advantageous for characters like Yoshi and Rosalina. So I'm assuming that meant like low ceiling.
Yeah, advantage. Game is jump does not.
Oh, and that'll be the first stock for Pao. But Pao, you know, Pao is just, Pao's not the kind of player that goes on tilt. Even if he loses a stock, you never really feel like you have the mental advantage against him.
I noticed that he's a very calm player, which I think is very important.
Yeah, and see that was great. So baited that get up attack.
Yes, that's so good. That up out of shield. I don't know what frame that exactly is on, but it's such a good tool to kill early.
It is, and it's like you got to be really careful hitting Luigi's shield because of it.
Wow, something's popping off down there. Moving a match now. Well word.
Yep, I think that's what it is. I can see the person's head above the TV.
Good right there. Mada finds the back air kill. Right now, almost like complete stock lead.
Yeah, Pao's use of plunger is just really interesting.
Oh, that's
I really like
oh
it.
my gosh.
Yeah, good option coverage from Mada there on that down smash.
Oh yeah,
But Pao recognizing a little bit of impatience, kind of throwing out those hitboxes at the ledge.
Just barely being just outside of that grab range. It's really good. Oh yeah, he's going for the down air there. You have to at this kind of scenario.
Ooh, I'm surprised. Oh my god.
Tipper.
I'm really surprised. I thought that was going to be shield for sure. Maybe Pao tried to parry it.
Yeah. FD and Cal from Mada, so clearly he likes platforms. Smash go. You think he stays Luigi?
No, I don't think so.
Yep.
Yeah.
And there we go. The snake is out. The Nikita is out.
I wonder, I don't know. I feel like Greninja has the maneuverability to make it hard for Snake to set up camp, but
we'll see. This isn't a matchup I've very often ever seen.
my main goal in life is to blow up. And act like I don't know nobody.
Alright, so he brings up the key here. Now try to set up smash. There's back here right there. Nikita.
Ooh, good option. That was a great shadow smear.
Very good.
And the grenade still, I was going to say, that seemed like perfectly spaced enough that, what if you wanted to chase Snake in the air, but he said, there.
Gotta love this in the Snake. Nice snare right there. Looking for an up tilt. Can't find it. That was good. So frame one. Frame one. That's it.
Yep.
I'm not entirely sure if up tilt was true right there, but it certainly didn't matter.
Maybe
Now
trying to keep it fresh.
Yeah, this is what makes Snake good, though, right here.
Yep, it's just like
Once he gets that first stock, it is ridiculous to try to take this stock. And all he can do is keep pulling out grenades and trade everything. Because obviously he's going to live with every single trade in the book when you have a stock lead like this. You know?
Yep.
This is what makes Snake so, in my opinion, so good at this game.
Yeah, it's because he really, he benefits from his advantage state.
Uh-huh.
So, or from his disadvantage, sorry. I mean, very, very much from his advantage as well, but.
Three? Game 3? Good for Chris, though. Alright, right back to this game. Yeah, see, once again, what I was just talking about. He's trying to win on the stock, and he finds that C4, and he's just going to set up camp somewhere. And this is just so annoying to be in this situation.
Yeah, and he does get that stock, but he's got a long way to climb. He's got to get it early stock.
He took 22 damage from that C4, and percent is going to add up, and sooner or later, it's probably what Pal's probably thinking right now is let me get this guy to 160, and all I need is a grip, you know, or a dash attack. It's just.
Yeah, and you know, it's the thing with Snake that just makes him, you know, again, just such a good character, is. Oh man, my flight just took off. I totally forgot what I was going to say. I mean, maybe there's just so many things that I couldn't decide which one makes him so good. But I mean, obviously, Pal's just doing a really good job of recognizing that, you know, it's frustrating to try to get in against Snake. But
it is. So it's.
You have to be a character like I feel like I'll be very surprised if Mada sticks this out with Greninja, because I
don't think he will.
I feel like you need a character against Snake. The most successful characters against Snake are the ones that can either just. They can maneuver, because Greninja can maneuver, but he doesn't really get much out of his maneuvering. Characters that can sort of make intelligent trades. You know, like, okay, I'm going to blow up for this, but Snake's going to pay for it too.
Definitely. I don't really know what the answer to that is, to tell you the truth. FD. I wonder if he's going to go Pikachu. Because I believe this is Pikachu's best stage. And I think that's a really favorable matchup in terms of Pikachu.
Snake.
He's sticking with Greninja.
That's amazing.
Maybe he feels like he's got something. Maybe he just recognized something he wasn't.
Hopefully it's really safe.
Yeah.
That last game was honestly fairly. Wow. It wasn't very close. Yeah, see, it's just ridiculous right there. They just. I was going to live with that trade every single day of the week. Especially because of how heavy Snake is.
Right. It's like, it's, you know, good Snakes will recognize that it's like, they'll accept getting hit.
100%.
You know, they'll aim to get hit because it's like, why make it hard? It's just like, if you're going to win the trade with grenades. But Mada finding some purchase here.
Oh yeah, no, this is really good out now. Started off kind of slow. Took the headphones out. Interesting. Maybe you want to hear some game ball.
He's hoping he'll get the Cliff's notes from the commentators.
Yeah. It just barely hits the back.
Oh, I guess that was Tomahawk, yeah, something like that.
Tomahawk up there, that would have been really good. And that's it. That looked like he hit swing.
Oh, and
wow.
He finds that early kill.
He finds it right back, Mada. So, okay. It's been a very. Doesn't look slow paced. It's been a very both where Mada's using his neutral beam, Snake using grenades. It's just like they're spacing each other out, coming with dash attack and back away. But that's in a sense I kind of feel like what the meta is right now.
Ooh, good conversion.
That was really good. That downer to down air.
Man, those grenades to up it.
Yeah. So good.
And that's the good recognition by Mada, just kind of getting his damage, getting in, getting out.
Exactly. That's how you have to play him.
And so again, that would have been, I think, a fairly smart trade, but he didn't end up trading, so that was good. Just it's sort of like with the Belmonts when they throw axe. You know, you don't want to be afraid of it. You just want to go for it. Sometimes you just have to.
Just take the hit, but being in advantage state is always clearly superior than not. You know. So even if it means you gotta get hit, take 30%.
Let's see if Mada can make something happen. It makes it happen.
Back here, Mada right here.
So yeah, it does seem like Mada's figured something out. He's starting to just make maneuvers that just he couldn't make happen last match, and I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that it wasn't last match on Smashville.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, the lack of platform really is helping Mada make those nair entries.
It's wonderful. That drag down. He misses the jab lock conversion. That's again now.
So maybe mistiming it. I'm not sure. That maybe it's the tricky timing.
I don't know. I mean that does lead into jab lock F smash. Maybe down tilt and up smash.
So now Ball's in a.
Leading house court. Mada gets it over here. Wow!
Excellent counter. Excellent counter. That was very impressive, and gets that was an impressive adaptation by Mada.
Gamer. He really is a gamer.
He is. Well, he's got that gamer face going on. Mada, we love you. We love Pal too, but we love you both.
We don't love Snake. I know.
No, it's funny though. Pal, I never would have imagined him as a Snake. I mean, it's easy to see now because he's just a very items-based player. He loves characters that use items, and I really think he's found his stride the most in this game with Snake. I think Snake is the character he's hit his stride the most because his Pac-Man is really good, his Luigi's good, But you know, it's just I think Pau is now really finding his.
Pau right now is coming off a victory last week.
Yeah, he won. That was the first tournament he took over me last week at Coin Op.
I mean, technically he's defending champion right now of Idaho. The boys see him. Let's see if he can defend it, or let's see if Mada's going to send him to losers a little earlier than he was looking for.
Oh, good roll away. So. Yeah, so we'll see if this platform. So excellent entries by Mada, and that was very smart. You know, I know it might seem like I'm a Mada fan here. I'm not trying to leave Pau in the dust here, but Mada just is really doing some great things. It's just very impressive.
And obviously, Pau,
you know,
made the up air conversions from fighting.
All right, Pau is playing an absolutely solid game. It's just, but you know, as I said before, you know, there are differences between players that are finding their way in versus players that are sort of making you play their game. And Pau or Mada is sort of turning the game against Pau right now.
Very good point.
You know, he's kind of.
This is such a good game right now. Actually, it's like game 5. You know, makes a lot of sense. Wow, that upset was.
What?
I believe it was a C4 or a grenade. I don't know.
Oh my God.
I don't know exactly what just happened.
That's very.
I think it was a grenade though.
Yeah.
How much do that? Then that was
conversion.
That's up air. That won't do it though. That up air is so weak.
Oh, that would have.
Mada's in a troublesome situation right here because you know what Pau's gonna do here. He's gonna throw grenades.
And that platform is gonna make it so hard to get in.
He knows grenades are not gonna get anything out of shield right now. You know, like what is a grab out of Mada right now gonna do?
Right.
Very little. So he will just gladly, if you want to grab him, wow, that's just gonna get there.
Oop, that was.
Wow, that smash. That was a trick. Did he just stick him?
Okay, great. That was good by Mada. So he's still in this. He's got to play a little careful.
Get that stock up, especially before we hit 100%.
Yeah, you know, as always, just to make sure, you know, Pau gets his due credit. He's playing a solid defense game
right now.
Definitely making it very pressured situation.
This is really good out of Mada right now. Ooh, we can't find that.
Somehow whiffs, but good. That was good recognition.
Oh, the up air. Look at that. Mada's in the lead.
So this is got to be deeply encouraging for Mada.
That will not do it though. Probably another air, right?
No.
Wow, where was that? That's the capacity for this character. Like you just have to know what support. You have to be ready. It's challenging. I mean, I've played Snake, but it doesn't look good. Mada has to calm down right here. He has to realize I can get this stock. I have a chance. Yeah.
Ooh, and that down tilt reached. That was good on Pau's part. And yep, that'll do it.
Nice. Well played.
Man,
really
that
good
was.
Set. Really good set to both. So that will boost Pau and Verm, my fellow commentator.
All right.
The rematch from Coin Op last week. The best set.
So, Pau, are you and I playing now?